Greetings. In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to pull a Popplet into the discussion boards on Blackboard or MyGateway. So here I am at the discussion board for my Early Childhood 3332 course, and I want students to be using Popplet as a way to get to know one another. So here's the discussion board. I'm going to click on this, and this might look a little bit differently for you as students. I'm working on this from an instructor viewpoint, and so I am told that there are slight differences, but hopefully it should all somewhat mirror what you're doing on the student end. So I'm going to click on this discussion, and it's going to take me to the forum Getting to Know You. I've already constructed a thread for introduction, so I'm going to click on that, and here's my thread with upload your Popplets here. So I'm going to show you now how to actually upload your Popplets to this space. You're going to reply, and you're going to get this box ready to go. So now I'm going to hop back over to Popplet. I have it right here on another link, and here's a Popplet I've created all about myself. And there's a lot of different ways that you can share Popplets. If you go here, there's a sharing button that allows you to post it to Facebook, to Twitter, embed it, or provide a link to it. We're not actually going to use these. The embed code doesn't work very well for Blackboard at this point because of its Flash capacity, and Blackboard does not do very well with Flash. So what we're going to do instead, I'm not going to play around with the share button. I'm going to go to settings, and I've just clicked settings, and what we're going to do is we're going to export our Popplets as JPEGs. JPEG is a photo format. It allows us to interface really, really well with MyGateway. So you're going to export it as a JPEG. So what you're going to do is it's going to come up with a save as dialog box. I've already saved this once because I've gone through this tutorial once already and messed up at the very end, but I'm going to be strong this time. So I've saved it. It doesn't really matter what you save it as long as you know where it's saved. And then I'm going to click save, and now I should have, yes, I want to replace that. I should have a new copy of this Popplet on my desktop. So now I'm going to go back into the thread, and what I'm going to do is click this button right here, third row down, second column in, insert or edit image. And once I click that, it's going to come up with a dialog box. I want to browse my computer. I'm on my desktop. Here's my file. And it takes a minute because it has to create an URL, a URL for the image itself. But it's finally popped up. Once this little box down here shows up in gray, it means it's processing your file. You can also provide an image description and title. I tend not to, so insert, a dialog box comes up. Do you want to continue without including an image description? Yes, I would like to. So what that ends up doing then is it places a photo of your Popplet in the thread. So I'm just going to hit submit. And here's what it ends up looking like. So it's this big image that shows up in the thread. One of the things that you lose when you go to a JPEG file format is you notice I can't move these around anymore. There's no moving around. Once you convert it to a JPEG, it becomes a flat image. So this is one of the reasons why that share button that I showed you before, when you share this, and you'd have to make it public in order to share it, when you share this Popplet, then you can continue to change and move things around, even though it's, say, on a website. But MyGateway isn't supporting that right now. So that's how you take a Popplet, export it as a JPEG, and import it into the discussion thread in MyGateway. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the discussion parking lot and I will get to them. Bye.